Good morning, guys. Hello. It is only 6:30 in the morning. I don't know what my problem is, but I've not been sleeping. I've been getting up at like 4 a.m. for absolutely zero reason at all, which I'm sure I'm not sleeping because of stress, but can't get into that. So anyways, I did get a little mail run yesterday, nothing spectacular, but since it came, I figured I'd jump on and tell you. So I was watching a Skincare by Hyram video, and he was roasting another YouTuber's skincare routine, which if you haven't checked those out, those are the funniest videos, where he like roasts them or reacts to TikTok. Like, they're funny, and him and James Welsh together are even funnier. If you can find they've got a couple videos together. They're just funny. So anyway, and Hyram kind of reminds me of one of like my best friends, and he's a coworker, and so I look at Hyram and I think of my friend, and I'm like, oh my god, like, you guys are too funny. So anyways, so what I did get in the mail yesterday was I'd ordered the Tarte Micellar Water. It's the actual Micellar Magic. I'm sorry. It's the Tarte Micellar Magic water. And he was roasting another YouTuber, and she was using this micellar water, and he actually said that it was one of the better micellar water on the market. Like, the ingredient list was really good, and it does its job. You know, micellar water's pretty much just micellar water. There's not many variations of it. Some have fragrances in them, which, if you've watched any of them on YouTube, you know fragrance on your face isn't really the greatest thing. It's easier to irritate your skin. So you really want to look out for like fragrance-free, or it should be the very last ingredient on the list if there even is a tinge of it. So I can't smell anything, and I also got the travel size because when I ordered these, I had a to-go bag packed in my car in case I got stuck at work because of COVID-19. So when I ordered this, I ordered the big bottle to keep at home, and then they have a little travel bottle, and the little travel bottle is only like $9. And I mean, it's a decent, I mean, it's not big, but I mean, it's a perfect little travel. It's about, you know, as big as my hand. That's not bad for a travel size. $9, it's not that big of a deal. Sorry, I got something on my camera. And also, so this was actually not on anyone's good list or bad list. I actually haven't heard anything about it. I just stumbled upon it online shopping, as we all do, and I'm absolutely addicted to lip treatments because I was a Carmex user for 20 years. I don't know. I've literally used Carmex for as long as I can remember. It's what my dad used. My papa preferred Blistex or chapstick, but I just never felt they were thick enough, so they didn't feel like they lasted on me, and I want something thick that I'm just gonna like throw on and it's gonna stay. So I was an avid Carmex user literally as long as I can remember. So now they've come out saying Carmex is really like the worst lip balm, because the reason it's so thick and the reason that you have to continuously keep going back to it is because it actually draws out the hydration, the natural moisture that's in your lips, which is why you find yourself needing to reapply so often. So since I found that out, which wasn't too long ago, maybe last year, I've been on the hunt, and I absolutely mean a dog hunt. I've been on a hunt for like the next lip product that I actually really like, that's gonna stay on my lips, that's gonna hydrate them, that's gonna just last. I don't want to have to take one drink of pop and then reapply my lip stuff because it's now left all on my straw. Like, that just blows. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody has time for that shit. So, I did get, like I've mentioned, I did go by Skincare by Hyram and order the Premier Clean Lip Mask. I love it. It actually is, literally, you can put it on and like 5 hours later, your lips are still good. They may not still be shiny, which is fine, because this is a little overly shiny if you ask me, especially if you're not really wanting to have makeup on. It's a tad shiny, but that's okay. Even like 4 hours after you put this on, it may not still be shiny, but you don't necessarily need to add more. Your lips just feel that natural, moisturized, hydrated way that you want your lips to feel. But I stumbled upon this Kaplan MD Beverly Hills, and look how cute. So I ordered the Lip Pout Duo, which is this little Lip 20 mask. It's supposed to be a little lip mask, right? And look at how cute. It comes with this little, like, it comes with a little spatula so that you can dip it out and wipe it on your lips. I don't know. I thought it was cool. And then the second is obviously just the regular lip balm. Now, the mask you're only supposed to leave on like 3 minutes. So I'm assuming you're supposed to like pack that shit on. I don't really know. It just says to like basically like cover your lips in this and then wipe it off in 3 minutes and then put the lip balm on. But I do not know the ingredient list of this lip stuff, but whatever that smell is so familiar, and it's driving me absolutely crazy that I can't think. It's very minty. Like, the mask is worse. The mask is most certainly more flavored, if you would say, or scented. I feel like it's flavored too, because it's a pretty pungent. It's not a bad taste or smell. It's just very minty, and it definitely reminds me of something, and as soon as I think about it, I will hop back on here and tell you, because it's bugging the shit out of me. But whatever it is, if you're thinking of ordering this, I'm just telling you now, it is an extreme smell and taste. And yeah, it doesn't last long, but I'm just a fair warning. But I love the balm. The balm, it doesn't have that big of a taste. Sorry, I gotta let my dogs in. It doesn't have that massive of a taste or smell like the mask does. But I feel like that this balm stays on pretty well, almost as well as the Primera Clean Beauty Mask. And I mean, let's face it, this is a lot easier to stick in your pocket than this. So, I'm not saying I found a dupe, because I haven't. Even the Clean Mask, I don't really compare to my Carmex. My Carmex is still like, I refuse to use it now because I know that it's the problem with my lips. I know that's why my lips have been so dry, like basically all my life. Because probably they wouldn't be that dry if I hadn't have been such an avid Carmex addict. I was a Carmex addict. I mean, I would go through a tube. I'd have to buy the little 3-packs, and I mean, in a month, I'd have to go back and buy more. Like, when I say I was literally addicted to Carmex, it's so far from a joke. It's not a joke. So, the moisture that I ever originally had in my lips was taken a long time ago. Like, RIP to my hydration in my lips, because they're gone. So, yeah, I'm still on the hunt. I've got, I think, 2 more lip balms on the way. One's supposed to be a plumping lip balm, but it's a balm, not a gloss. It's from Truly Beauty. I think that's the name of it. But it's the unicorn lip plumping balm. I don't know. It should be here like Tuesday, I think. So I actually am very excited about that, because I'm really curious to see if they can get the plumping power like my, you know, infamous that I love, that's almost empty. I love this stuff. The Lip Injection Extreme for plumping. I'm curious to see if a balm can, I don't know, kind of give you that same effect. I feel like a balm isn't really, I hope it does. I think that'd be cool as shit if it does. Like, to just have a balm that actually does plump your lips, and it's, you know, physically noticeable, because, you know, I don't want to plump my lips and nobody, the whole point is, you know, to make it obvious. So, I don't know. I've also got a couple more, of course, more skincare coming, but because of COVID-19, everything, shipping's kind of been pushed back. So, you know, I've got my 2% BHA exfoliant from Paula's Choice. I have vitamin C 15% from the Inkey List coming. I have a new retinol with patchouli, or I don't remember what it was called. But I've got a new retinol 1% coming because they tell you to start really low and slow if you're new to retinol. So 1% sounds low to me anyways. Oh, and I also ordered the Derma Roller and the Bearcat CBD serum. I'm nervous about that one, y'all. Like, I've heard great things about derma rolling. So that part I'm excited about. I'm nervous about the Bearcat serum because when I had this big nasty breakout on my chin, I'd used a CBD oil from First Aid Beauty. And I love First Aid Beauty. There's nothing wrong with them. They're a great company with good ingredients and, you know, but the CBD, I think, didn't react well to, like, around here. But I've also been using that CBD dual cleanser, and it hasn't bothered me at all. So, I don't know. And also, the Bearcat has lavender essential oil. Even though it is at the very bottom of the ingredient list, there's literally only like 4 ingredients in the whole serum, which is fantastic. It's amazing. You want the least amount of ingredients that are going to do good things. So it's got like the CBD, it has lavender essential oil. I don't know, there's a couple more. But the lavender essential oil makes me nervous. Everyone I watch that's, you know, professional or like a big YouTuber influencer that actually knows their shit, you know, they say really to kind of keep fragrance really completely out of your skincare if you can. Unless it's a wash-off treatment, and then in which case it's okay because you're just putting it on and washing it right back off. But this is the serum. I'm not supposed to wash it off. So I'm a little iffy on the Bearcat serum. We'll have to see. The Derma Roller also came from the same company. The Derma Roller was only $10. That's great. I've obviously never done that before, so I've been watching how-to videos, and you know, you have to prep your skin, and you can only do, like, so much after. You know, I think the derma rolling's really only gonna be, like, a once a month, maybe twice a month thing for me. I don't feel like I need to overdo it. And honestly, I just don't want to puncture little holes in my skin every damn day. That's crazy to me. Like, people are like, yeah, you can use this every day. And I'm like, maybe you can. I'm sure not. Because, literally, you should watch some of these videos. Because when you get really into this, the needle size goes up, and, like, y'all, like, people are putting freaking nails in their face this long, and they're just rolling, and you can see as soon as they come back down, they're red, and blood is starting to come out, and I'm just like, who in the hell would find that relaxing? I mean, I love my tattoos and my piercings. Like, I have 12 tattoos. Used to have a lot more piercings. I don't now, but I used to have a lot. So, like, needles don't bother me, but, like, scraping them into my face every day, nah, I'll pass. But maybe, like, once a month, you know, just to really, it makes these little micro tears in your skin so that, you know, when you put your serum or what on after that, it really penetrates and it can really clean out, you know, those pores and, you know, get your products to really sink in and just remove the dead skin. I don't know, it is supposed to be really good for your skin, but there is definitely a way to overdo it and fuck your skin up even more than when you went in. So, like, I don't want to be on that end of the spectrum. So, you know, obviously it's going to take a little while to get here because they are shipping internationally. So that's going to take a minute no matter COVID-19 or not. So I've got a little time to research some more, and I do plan to, because there is certain things that you cannot put on your face after you derma roll. You should really only cleanse, one cleanse before, make sure, or double cleanse, they said, just to make sure your face is, like, really clean, like, not an ounce of makeup, not even mascara, because if your mascara flicks down and gets, like, sits on your cheek and then you push that, the needle is going to literally stick it into your skin, and you're going to have a hella infection, and it's just going to be a mess. So there are definitely major rules to derma rolling. So I am going to do more research while I'm waiting on my product. Like I said, the Bearcat CBD serum, I'm iffy. I don't know. People on the website, of course, say that you can pair them together, but because I know that it has lavender essential oil, I don't know that I would necessarily want to put that on my face after I've created a frickin' ton of holes in it. They say really the best thing to put on after is hyaluronic acid, which I have. And I've been wondering how to incorporate it into my routine, so now I have a perfect opportunity. They say it's just really good. It gets in those little holes and it plumps the skin, and it also, hyaluronic acid is really good to help retain water. So especially for me with dry skin, that's fantastic. And then they said just I can, or I don't have to, I can just stop with the hyaluronic acid, or I can put a very small layer of moisturizer on, because they definitely recommend you do it at night. You need at least 24 hours before you wear makeup, 24 hours before you can go out in the sunlight. I mean, there's strict rules to derma rolling, even though you can totally do it at home for cheap and no problem at all. But if you've already been derma rolling or derma needling or micro needling, blade, whatever you want to call it, you know, and you're needing to go up in needle size, you know, the best way to go up in needle size is to actually go to the doctor. Like, dermatologists have the bigger needles, you know, for if you're a little more experienced, and, you know, but they recommend you start out with like a 0.1 or a 0.2 something needle size, and it'll tell you on the website. Like I said, I just went to bearcat.com on Google and, you know, ordered mine there because I'd already seen it. I'd already, it scrolled up on my, you know, Instagram one day, and I'd already looked into it, so I knew exactly what I was looking at, but I just wanted a little more information. I watched some how-to videos, some Derma Rolling 101. I read some articles on, you know, the best products before and after. You have to prep your skin. So yeah, considering I'm hella lazy and it could potentially cause damage if I do too much, I'm probably just going to stick to a once a month derma rolling. I don't feel I need more than that right now. Maybe as I age, because it is really good for fine lines and wrinkles. You know, I am getting, well, I guess it's just because I smile so much. Like, I laugh a lot. So I've got, you know, my little dimply deal going on over here that's not as apparent over here. I've got a little bit of, like, little fine lines, but I don't think it's anything anything major. And, you know, of course, my forehead's covered in lines. And for some reason, like, I have this massive one over my eyebrow right here. It almost looks like a scar, but I never did anything to scar my eyebrow. So that's a little confusing. But anyways, I don't feel like I need it. Like, I don't feel like I need it more than the once a month that they recommend for the moment. Maybe as I get older and I age, you know, if I get more wrinkly, you know, maybe I might want to step it up and do it more often. But considering the risks and the prep and the fact that you can't wear any makeup or go out into the sun for 24 hours after, I just have a feeling that once a month is, I'll be lucky if I get it done once a month, because you know me, I'm lazy. I slept in my makeup. I was lazy last night, but I did wake up this morning. I did my dual cleanse with the oil, and as soon as you put water on it, it lathers. I did my dual cleanse. I did my AHA chemical exfoliant, and then I did my moisturizer with my SPF 50 sunscreen mixed in. I actually used my new micellar water first to get just the makeup off that I had on yesterday, just dissolve it a little bit before I went in with the cleanser. And yeah. Oh yeah, and I used a lip scrub because, well, just because I didn't feel like it was safe to put a chemical exfoliator across my lips. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm going to assume that probably isn't a good idea. So I did use a physical lip scrub. It's a coffee scrub. I know you're not supposed to use coffee on your face, but I figured if I just keep it centralized in my lips, and it is a lip scrub, so I figured as long as I kept it right here, and I've got one of those little lip brushes that you know, get all the dead skin off. So, yeah. So, I did do that because I just don't feel, until I get more information, I'm scared to put a physical exfoliator, or, I mean, a chemical exfoliant across my lips. Could they use an exfoliant that's stronger than just sugar scrub or coffee scrub? Hell yeah, they're dry as shit. But until I've looked into it, I don't feel comfortable putting an AHA or a BHA across my lips. It might be fine, and if it is, sure as hell I'll do it, but I need to just research it before I just like, I'm like, oh, you know. So yeah, I really enjoyed my Tarte micellar water. I don't feel it really has any smell. Just kind of a fresh, watery smell. And look at the pump. Oh, I totally forgot. So this is the big bottle. And the pump, you like take your cotton round and you push down on this. Watch. Ah! See? Isn't that cool? It's so cool. I really like little things excite me. People like ignore me. But I was so impressed when I saw that. I thought it was just the coolest thing for a micellar water. You know, to just have a pump. You can just literally sit it on your counter, grab a cotton round, pump, pump, pump. Done. Love it. Easy. Good for lazy people like myself. So, yeah. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update on the very few things I've gotten in the mail this week. Because, like I said, everything, pretty much anything you order right now is going to tell you that it's going to be delayed. So, I get it. It's going to take a little while. That's totally fine. For all I know, I've got all the time in the world right now. So, yeah. I should be back hopefully tomorrow morning as always. And, thanks so much for supporting this. I actually got reached out to last night by someone that I went to school with. And she was just saying, you know, she'd seen my videos. She'd heard my story. And she didn't really want to give advice. She just wanted to share an experience, you know, share her experience. And I wasn't able to answer her last night, but I did this morning. So as soon as she wakes up, I'm going to get to talk to her. But just the fact that someone reached out and was like, hey, I saw your video. I saw your story. I want to share my experience. Like, tells me that this is working. Yes, it's one person. And yeah, they do already know me. But it doesn't matter. I haven't talked to them since high school. Really, we were friendly. I mean, we weren't enemies by any means, but we just weren't really in the same crowd, and that's terrible, but you know how high school works. So we were never really close or anything, but we definitely knew each other. We had a few friends in common, actually a lot of friends in common. Just me and her never really got there, but maybe now as adults, you know, she's heard my story. You know, maybe she can relate, and maybe I can get a new friendship out of this. And just the fact that one person has already reached out is just making my heart jump to the ceiling. Literally, like, I wish you guys could feel the happiness I feel in my heart. Like, even though I don't care that they already knew me. Like, so what? Even if you do know me, you know, reach out. Or if you don't know me, reach out. Or if you know me, but you know someone that doesn't know me that's going through something that, you know, they could benefit hearing my story or whatever, share it. You know, get them in touch with me or me to them, whatever. I really want this to work. And I don't mean work for me making money or going somewhere, becoming a 100,000 subscriber YouTube channel. That's not what I mean. I mean, I want this to work in a way where we can come together, even if it's just that few of us, and know that we have a support system, we have a community, we have somewhere to go and people to talk to that know that they're gonna be open-minded and accepting and just listen to us, because that's what we need, people to listen. Not everyone can sympathize, but you can always listen. You can always take 5 minutes and be kind and open-hearted and non-judgmental and listen to someone. Maybe that's all they need. Maybe they just need someone to talk to, which is basically me. That's why I do this. You know, this is my outlet. This is my therapy. This is my way of getting out the things that are bothering me or that I'm excited about or whatever my feeling is that day. You know, this is just a beautiful, like, thank God we have YouTube now, because Lord, where would we all be right now, especially right now in this crisis, because I know everybody's on Netflix and YouTube and Instagram and we would be just fit to be tied without all these outlets for us to express ourselves in one way or another. So yeah, guys, just keep sharing, and thank you so much for the support that I've gotten so far. It doesn't seem grand, but it is grand to me. Just the fact that even one person has taken 5 minutes to watch even one of these videos is just so amazing in my eyes. I'm so appreciative that people are jumping on this in whatever capacity they are. Like, yeah, just yay, it's working. Whatever I set out to do on this self-acceptance journey, you know, when I woke up this morning and I found that message, it kind of felt like, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. I may not be super popular and I may not have 100,000 subscribers, but who cares? What I'm doing is working. People are seeing it. People are reaching out. People are saying, you know, I've had some of the same experiences, or you're not alone, or whatever. And that makes my heart jump for joy. So if we can just keep this momentum going, everybody share, comment, like, whatever. Find me on Instagram, TNAPIER6414 on Instagram. I don't post a lot there, but I do always post when I'm getting ready to put up a new video so people know. But yeah, guys, just keep on this bandwagon. Share. Reach out to me, talk to me, and make sure you subscribe and check in later. And I hope you have a fantastic last day of your weekend. Oh, and is it Easter? Or is it coming up on Easter? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Palm Sunday. Sorry, I'm not super religious, so I don't really know. But, you know, happy Easter, if that's what it is, or whatever, or Palm Sunday, or whatever it is. Happy day, happy Sunday. We'll just leave it at that. Happy Sunday, and I will check in with you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, and come back for more.